It's a beautiful morning, of course, and we are going to spend around 5 hours to see who can find the best items with our weapons of choice, so to speak. The rules are quite simple. We don't record the dig unless it sounds like a likely target. Digging up junk does not count. Finding unusual items are only there to create interest for the video. Coins count for 1 point. We get 5 points for silver items, 10 points for gold, and 15 points for gold and diamond together.
Glorious weather, first signal of the day, and have a look at this.
I believe the key to most treasure hunters' success is the fact that they learn to ignore the disappointments, as they are often many, but keep the pleasant surprises in memory, and this can be used to motivate, to experiment and keep searching for the bigger surprise. Finally, the one that gets the most points at the end of the trip is declared the winner.
Guys, second target of the day is a bit bigger this time, but have a look down that hole.
This hobby is a lot like fishing, and fishermen are always expecting the bigger fish or the one that got away. Experiences in treasure hunting astonish me never ending, because I always expect another coin, fishing sinker, or a piece of foil, and out pops something like a 18 carat gold.
Just give me an email and I'll return it for you. Okay, I thought I'd just let you listen to this one. It sounds like a good signal, but I still can't guarantee it is. So I'll just dig it up on camera and we'll have a look, see what it is. So give me a moment.
You got to take the good with the bad. For example, very old 9 carat gold jewelry is often quite deteriorated, and you can clearly see the join marks, and if you apply even the slightest amount of pressure between your fingers, it will break into many pieces. Take a look at this next video.
And he found a beautiful 9 carat gold ring in the water with the
30-30, it's behind the car.
Oh, yeah. And what happened?
I put it on my little finger, and then I went to try and take it off my little finger, and it broke.
Could be a ring.
One thing I can tell you about treasure hunting for jewelry and old coins is that although there is a certain amount of luck involved, there are areas which are luckier than others and definitely make for better detecting. Over hundreds of years, a surprising amount of valuable items have been lost and are now within reach of the modern metal detector. The once wealthier areas have on average the more valuable items in the ground, but there are lots of places with heaps of modern traffic, and these areas have a good deal of unwanted items like ring pulls, bottle tops, and a huge variety of metallic rubbish.
They sound exactly like rings, so I thought that was a ring. I thought we had a gold ring there, but stuff like that happens in the world of treasure hunting.
And that is probably why a lot of metal detector users like to use VLF machines.
There are a lot of people on the beach today, and they've lost quite a lot of stuff too.
Yeah, we sort of got pushed away by the people and a big crowd in there at the moment. You know, obviously they got our first priority rights. The beach was having a swim and a good day out on a public holiday. We were there before it started crowding up. Found a camera, which was cool.
As these detectors tend to ignore lots of things like bits of iron, which can plague some areas, and tend to take the fun out of finding stuff. Hence the reason I sometimes like to use the fish of gold bug.
That gold bug, everything it finds is worth more than a penny.
Yeah, that's a goner.
Don't know if it's a waterproof one or not, I'd say not. A couple of coins. But coolest thing found is this. You can see it's starting to bubble up already. Salt waters. It's been there for a while, but it's amazing thing about it is it still works.
Oh, it's still going. Oh my god. That's been lost just recently. That's a good watch, that.
I don't know if it's been lost just recently, because you can see all of the metal starting to corrode, the paint, so the bubbles.
Yeah.
Well, it's been in there a while, and there's a whole heap of dry sand stuff on the back too that's sort of been scraping off.
So that means it's really waterproof, so that's a good watch, that one.
Yeah, it is. But anyway, we'll have to find a quiet section of the beach because I can't be spinning around the detector, knocking them all in the heels.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. It's a public holiday today, so...
That's right.
Alright, we'll see what else we get. Third signal for the day. It sounds like a good one, but we're in a lot of water here. But I'll just pick it up live on camera so you can see.
One reason I like to spend time at the beach areas is because a lot of items can be dug up quickly, therefore less time and energy is spent retrieving them. Many holes in the wet sand can easily be filled in and forgotten with for the next tide.
Right, I got it. There it is.
You've lost it.
There it goes.
PI or pulse induction detectors work exceptionally well in salty environments, but are very sensitive to small metallic items like hairpins, and it takes a long time to learn the difference between a good item and an item not worth digging.
Oh, there it is.
Grab it.
You see
For
it?
example, I know that if I dig up a signal on a beach which is close to the surface and it gives a double blip in one direction, that is more than likely to be a hairpin. Because long pinged signals sound off each time they pass the edge of the coil.
There it is. Looks like it's got stamps on it too, guys. That's a good one.
Having said that, there are places where there is a long history and a lot of recent human traffic, and these areas are definitely worth spending the time to remove all the rubbish just to reveal what is hiding underneath.
No!
Countless old coins can be found in very small pockets on low tide, similar to how gold in the goldfields is found, because they are distributed according to
around
the
here
weight.
under the bridge recently has been usually light stuff, but there's little sections where things have been popping up and heavy things too, so and this spot's proven that it can produce heavy gold rings. But have a look at this.
Or the actions of the water currents, and gold rings are often found between the lead sinkers and the coins, or in the absence of lead sinkers near the larger coins.
That's an iPhone. Where do you reckon that come from?
The sand.
No, I mean, where somebody tossed it off the bridge or something?
I really wouldn't know, but they're not something that generally people would throw away. I understand smashing them and dropping them and people had too much to drink and that, but you don't throw them away because they're worth good money.
Coins found in the area can be confirmation of a good spot, and this can be encouragement to look past the often plethora of modern trash like bottle tops and ring pulls, and lead to isolating likely areas with
Can't
more
leave that there.
valuable
There's kids running around with
items.
no shoes on. Look at that.
The rules are not always consistent.
Down there. Anyway, it's not why I dragged it over here. I'll fish it out in a second. The iPhone was found in that hole, and look what's found in here. Like, we need one of these for fishing, so, and a good stainless steel set, I think. Right next to the phone, so there might be a big chunky necklace around here, or another big ring. Ah, that's a nice piece of pliers. It's even got little grooves cut out of it. They're stainless for sure. Pen, there you go, fishing brand. So that would be stainless. Pen's a good brand. It's supposed to be American, but they've got a lot of Chinese stuff now. But yeah, good fishing ones, and I'm going to keep them for the boat.
Signals in a new area, and then found the diamond platinum ring in the dry sand. Treasure hunting can be a very enjoyable pastime because it can not only tell you the history of an area, but can also be interesting and rewarding. Most detectors, a coin can clearly stand out from otherwise trashy areas. This is because they are mostly made from highly conductive materials like copper, silver and aluminium.
Where is it?
I seen it as the waves washed over. It's in there. Look at that.
Holy shit. Hang on.
Sitting on the top with the coins.
Oh, you got a good one there, Darren. You got a good one.
Be careful with my coil. Aquamarine. That'd be gold, I reckon. Might be hollow, that's a little bit light. Nice fine though.
Ah, that's heavy. That's really heavy. Hang on.
Heavy,
I'll just clean it up.
I'm going to keep searching.